Hi friends, how are you doing today? So I thought I would come on here and you're gonna hear Max. Max, you wanna be on camera? Max, come here. Yes, we need to get his nails trimmed, but he's like deathly afraid of getting his nails trimmed, aren't you? Aren't you? Okay, go lay down. He hates getting his nails trimmed. And yeah, that's why you hear the clicking. But we're gonna have to get that taken care of, and I don't know if that means like having him put to sleep because the quick is grown out. Anyway, I'm going to show you an inexpensive makeup look today. And I can't tell you like it's going to be under $10 or it's going to be under $20 because I don't know, but in my mind it is attainable. Maybe not right away, but you know, over the course of a couple months, like if you're being really frugal or if you're on a very, very, very tight budget over a couple months, you could probably get all these things to be able to pull together a look. And as you can see by my coloring, like I'm going like have a gray streak. My hair is like reddish color. I do have anemia, so my hair tends to like look dull and washed out when I don't have enough iron in my blood. And right now I'm sick, so my voice sounds pretty bad, but I wanted to go ahead and do this for you anyway. So I am using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I'm using soft beige, and this because I'm in South Texas and we're subtropical. I get tan, and I don't mean to. I put like SPF 100 on my face, and I still get like these little freckles. So I have red hair, like I was trying to tell you, got sidetracked, green eyes, very fair skin. So I'm gonna have to get a lighter shade for the winter. But, so yeah, I washed my face, I put moisturizer on it, and I have to look down here. I just kind of dot it all over my face. I know a lot of people think this is, like unsanitary, but my face is clean. I wish I may try and move y'all so I can look at you. Hang on. Okay, so obviously I'm not in a makeup studio, and this is my real life. This is my back room. Behind there are my washer, my dryer, my deep freeze, and I hope that light isn't bothering you. But I'm just going to take this brush that I got from e.l.f. It's a blending brush, and it's very dense and like flat, and I found that this works really well in blending. The other day, my store, we have down here in South Texas, I live close to Corpus Christi, Texas, and down here we have one choice for a major grocery store, and that is H-E-B. And so at my H-E-B they had $1 off of 2 Wet n Wild products. Now, when I bought this foundation, this is the second one that I've bought because I like it so much, because the coverage is so good. I don't know if you can tell, because I have my makeup mirror down here, but the coverage is really good. So, I just keep blending until it's all blended in. But the most important thing you can do as far as your makeup goes is to start with good skin. And good skin means healthy eating and a good life, clean lifestyle. I'm drinking my coffee right now. I got this, my husband and kids got this for me for, I think it was Christmas last year. Excuse me, and it's ginormous. But, after I finish drinking my coffee in the morning, I will have water the rest of the day. So, yeah, if you want the best skin, you can't smoke cigarettes, can't drink a lot of alcohol, can't smoke the wacky tobacco every day, or other substances. You need to eat nutrient-dense foods. You also need to like not eat as much, right? I think we eat too much as Americans. I think we just need to go back to the old ways where people didn't eat so dang much food. You just need to follow your body's natural, you know, signals. Like when you're hungry, eat, unless you've just eaten, and then if your stomach growls, it could mean you're thirsty. Did y'all know that? If you've just eaten and your stomach growls, you need to drink some water. Or in the morning, if your stomach growls, you need to drink some water. It means you're thirsty. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, medical professional, nurse. I'm not in the medical industry. So I'm just taking a spoolie, or if you don't have a spoolie, or you don't have the dollar to go get a spoolie, but you have an old mascara laying around, just take out the brush and wash it really well, make it clean, put some clear soap on it, and use that to it's kind of like eyebrow glue. You just kind of get it all over your eyebrows, because if I don't, like say I needed to have a meeting with the bank or something. Oh, by the way, I just used the Milani eyeshadow primer. I don't know if you can see, but it's like almost, I can see, it's almost gone. But I can see like the little bit in here. So I'm going to cut it open and use the rest whenever I can't squeeze any more out. But I've had this for a couple years and I use it pretty much every day. And then for my lips, so I just did my face and put some eyebrow gel on my eyebrows. And now I'm just using this Vaseline on my lips just to like soften them up. And then I have, okay, I'm 45 years old. And I have normal skin, so I can do this. But if you are young and you have oily skin, you may not want to do this. But I have this e.l.f. Blush in pink lemonade, and it's kind of a sparkly pink, and I just like draw a little line on my cheek like that. And you can use a wet beauty blender or not, but I just kind of rub it in, because I found that like these cream blushes it makes my skin look like it's glowing from the inside. And I got this for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So that's another tip Like, if you're going to the Dollar Tree for like, and if you have a few minutes, just walk down the makeup aisle and see if they have anything that you might be able to use. No, that's enough. I think that's enough. Just go down the makeup aisle and see if there's anything you might be able to use. I bought this from the Dollar Tree. I have like 2 of them. LA Colors Bold Eyes. And they don't last on my eye. I mean, they're pretty. It's a pretty palette, like especially for the winter. But they don't last on my eyes. But like, I got this from the Dollar Tree for $1. And it lasts on my eyes. And so that's what we're going to use. So we're still below $10. So I have this brush. I don't know. I can't imagine. Like, I'm pretty sure I bought it at the dollar store. But I honestly don't know. It doesn't have the brand on it. But that's what it looks like. It's very flat like that. And I'm just going to take the white. This white does have some shimmer in it. And I'm going to put it on my eye like this. I'm going to go all the way to where my eye like naturally creases with the color. This is like a shimmery shadow, like I said. So if you want to go like, I have made the mistake, I've used this under my eyebrows before, and it came out, my look was not what I wanted. I didn't want to look like that. So that was kind of a mistake. But I'm just going to put that down. I'm not going to put it. I do have a collection of brushes, and I have my hair in a little excuse me, I'm sick. But you can ask for brushes or money for your birthday, Christmas, whatever. I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm just going to like roll my brush in it, and I am going to tap it off, and then I'm going to go with a very light hand. Very, like I'm barely touching the brush to my eyelid, just barely. Because this is like a daytime look. And I'm just putting some color, just a little bit of color in the crease. I'm going to do the same with the other eye. You could do a brown look too. I bought this for $1, not the same week, but I saw those at the Dollar Tree. I guess they were, you know, getting ready to repackage or something. And you may need to keep like going in with a little bit. But just keep an eye out for like the good brands. I haven't seen any like, I've seen Revlon nail polish, but I haven't seen like any like Maybelline or L'Oreal or anything like that at the Dollar Tree. I know that some places have like a 99-cent store, and they sell better brand name makeup than the Dollar Tree. And I'm not knocking all LA Color products, LA Colors. I just don't happen to. And then I put like a little bit kind of like down there. And you can go into the neck. This next darkest shade says crease, But I'm just gonna like tap it with this round baby crease brush and just kind of make this area a little bit darker. Like that. If y'all hear that knocking noise, whenever Hurricane Harvey came through and we had to get a new roof, Texas Windstorm Association, Insurance Association, otherwise known as TWIA, told us that we could not put our internet satellite back on our roof. So it is now on a pole right outside that window, and it like knocks. It's like held up by a little holder, and the wind knocks it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it drives me nutso. So I just kind of play with this and get it like to the like just the kind of like consistency, or not consistency, but the depth that I want. And then I bought a set of Real Techniques brushes like 2 or 3 years ago at Ross, and it came with this. This is I can't tell what it says, but maybe you can. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna put that in this one, and then I'm gonna go like underneath my eye. Now you can totally leave this step out. If you if you're like a minimalist, or if you don't have that much time. But I'm just putting a little bit underneath my eye, and this does have some sheen to it. It's not a glitter. The crease color is a glitter. So and sometimes I'll just like bring that up and kind of like go in like that. And not everyone likes to wear makeup every day. I couldn't wait till I turned 16 so that I could start playing with makeup. And when I first became a stay-at-home mom, I stopped wearing makeup because I was like, what's the point? I was also working out a lot, which I need to get back to, and I didn't want to sweat all my makeup off and then have to redo it. I didn't see the point. So I have this Wet n Wild angle brush. You can see, sorry, it's just really thin. I also have a Real Techniques angle brush. You see that? The Real Techniques bristles, there's more of them. So I use this skinny one, and then I go into the very darkest shade, this black shade right here, and I just line my eyes with the dark. And I'm not used to making makeup videos, so you'll have to excuse my lack of like videography skills, because I can't, my eyesight being what it is, I can't put on makeup just by looking at my viewfinder. But I could scoot you up a little bit so you can see better like what I'm doing. So instead of I used to use black eyeliner, or actually I used to use brown eyeliner, and then I switched to black. So I used to use that all the time. And I can't do this. You see what I'm doing. So I'm going to turn you off, and I'm going to put this on my eyes, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I just got done, and you can see the black line, but it's very soft. It's a lot softer than a pencil. And so now I'm using my Revlon eyelash curler, and I've had this since I started wearing makeup. And some people think you should replace them, and I say, why? You can take this thing out, the rubber thing out, ooh, and wash it. In fact, this thing is kind of grimy, so I should probably just wash the whole thing. But it's metal. It's like, you can disinfect metal. You don't have to, you don't have to buy a new eyelash curler. That doesn't make sense to me. To me, that doesn't make sense. If you can disinfect what you have, I don't see the point in replacing it just because it's been 2 years or whatever. So yeah, so you just curl your eyelashes if you need to. And then I got this at Ulta. This is the Essence Lash Princess, and it's not waterproof or anything. And that's all I do. I just do my top lashes. And when I was younger, I used to do my bottom lashes, but I don't do my bottom lashes anymore. Because the older you get, the more you want to lift your appearance, your face, the more you need to lift things up, not draw your eye down. So I'm gonna do the second technique to the second eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so remember this? This one still has the applicator in it. So I'm just going to tap this brush into the darkest one and tap it off a little bit, and then I'm going to use this color over, now that and you cannot see any soap in my eyebrows because I used clear soap. So I'm just going over my eyebrow with this dark color because they don't really make eyebrow pencil colors for redheads. I am going gray, but I'm not there yet, so I don't want to do gray. So, and I don't want my eyebrows to be red. I mean, they do make eyebrow pencils for redheads, but I haven't found any that actually don't look red. And I don't want my eyebrows to look red. And you can do this with any eyebrow, like any dark brown color. You can do this with any color you want to. Like if you want purple eyebrows, use purple eyeshadow, right? But so I'm gonna take like another Wet n Wild brush, like this is what it looks like, and I'm gonna use this light color, and I'm gonna put some of that up here. Just kind of, I don't know if I need it, but it just kind of gives a little bit of, like if somebody's looking at you really close, I mean I wear glasses anyway, but sometimes I have to take them off, and if somebody's looking really close at my eyeshadow, they'll be like, first of all, they shouldn't be looking that close at you, but if they happen to, and you have eyeshadow on the bottom and not on the top, it's going to look kind of weird. And I also just kind of blend that into this. You can use a crease brush. You can also use one of these and just kind of blend. So, oh, I forgot to put my little eyeshadow applicator back in there. So, these were both $1 from the Dollar Tree. Got them at different times. So the last thing I want to show you guys that I do is, like, this is Wet n Wild blush. This is Rosé Champagne. It's kind of a skin color. So I got these Eco Tools brushes on sale at H-E-B. They were already on clearance. It came with this little container, and it had this brush, which I really wanted this brush, this big eyeshadow brush, and this precision foundation brush. Anything else? So it came with these 4 brushes. It was on clearance for $11, and H-E-B was having a buy any Eco Tools, get 25% off. So I got all of that for whatever $11 plus 25% off is. And so I also have a couple of these crease brushes from Wet n Wild that I've got at the Dollar Tree. So they're $1. So, because I'm older, and I used cream blush, I do kind of want to just like kind of set it. So I'm just like going kind of around like this, tapping it off, and then just kind of going up. But then I also take my crease brush and I put that in there, tap it off, and use that in my crease. And to be honest, you don't need, like, I didn't even need to use this e.l.f. eyeshadow. I could have just used this as a lid color or a crease color, and it would have looked like I had spent a long time doing my eyeshadow. You don't have to buy, you know, the most expensive, newest palette in order to pull off a nice, like, look. So I'm all done. There are some finishing touches I could do. I have invested in, like, this. So I could put that, you know, I could make my, put it on my nose. And this was only, I don't remember, probably $4. This highlight from Essence, it's called Be My Highlight number 10. You just like put it on your nose, and this is just a real, like you can't see yourself glowing from outer space, basically. And I know the big thing now is not to use powder, but I have my trusty CoverGirl powder, and yes, the lid broke and I taped it. Just shake it up. I have a powder brush. I could use a powder brush. I don't mind the look of powder. That's just me. I'd rather look powdery, not powdery. I don't want to look powdery, but I'd rather look matte than dewy. That's just, I'm an 80s girl. And while I'm not like doing the wild bangs and, you know, the blue eyeshadow, I still don't want to look shiny all the time. So I'm going to use a Wet n Wild lip color, and I have 2 of them. So I've had these for a year and they smell fine. This one is called, well, I can't read that, but you might be able to read that. And this one is called, again, I can't read that. I'm going to choose this one. Now this is not going to stay on. I'm going to have to reapply it. Does it feel like a very expensive lipstick? No, it doesn't. But hey, you got to work with what you have, right? So I don't usually do makeup tutorial. This is not really a makeup tutorial. This is just kind of an inspirational video on working with what you have to feel good about yourself, basically. And if I was like my daughter and had long, brown, beautiful hair, straight, beautiful hair, and dark eyelashes and dark eyebrows, I wouldn't even be wearing makeup. But you can't see my eyelashes or my eyebrows if I don't put on makeup. I look washed out. And putting on a little bit of makeup does make me feel better. Some people look so good without makeup that they're just like naturally colorful and beautiful and vibrant. But especially if you're sick, like I'm sick right now, I'm washed out, I just feel better with makeup. So I just wanted to show you that, you know, you can do it too. You can build up your collection a little bit at a time. You know, you don't have to go buy all the makeup at once. You can buy one thing here, one thing there. You can find good things at the Dollar Tree. Just spend your money wisely. Don't buy $10 worth of cheap makeup to make a video, or don't buy $10 worth of cheap makeup. Spend $1 here and there on things that you know are good. You may buy something and it can just be a total like bust, and you're like, oh, this is horrible. And but you may also find hidden gems at the Dollar Tree that work for you that don't work for me. Like, you may love LA Colors. I just personally don't have great luck with them. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different than videos I normally do. I'm just really wanting to embrace the frugal lifestyle right now and really give it a good old college try. And so I kind of wanted to invite you along on my journey. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more frugal videos, please subscribe. They are coming. And I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.